Someone died right in front of me today. I was at the post office and a man had a heart attack, and we tried to save him and we were unsuccessful. And there's like a lot of PTSD in that. I saw my dad's body when he had died. My sister found him in his home. He hadn't been found yet. My son's father commit suicide. There's just a lot of like death that I've experienced in my life. And I have had a lot of death anxiety in my life. And I think death is like the biggest fear that I have and the biggest anxiety in my life. Not only about my loved ones, but also like myself. I think part of life is coming to the realization that it's all going to end one day. And it's one of the biggest things I think as humans that we have to learn to understand and come to terms with. And especially if you've experienced it so deeply, you have experiences and things that will like come back up that can feel like they're totally re-traumatizing you. Today was a really hard day, but what I wanted to do was share this quote with you. This is a quote that really helped me through my grief with my father, and I think no matter what you believe in, no matter what religion, no matter what, I just think this quote will really resonate with you if you're grieving. So, you want a physicist to speak at your funeral. You want the physicist to talk to your grieving family about the conservation of energy so that they will understand that your energy has not died. You want the physicist to remind your sobbing mother about the first law of thermodynamics, that no energy gets created in the universe and none is destroyed. You want your mother to know that all of your energy, every vibration, every BTU of heat, every wave of every particle that was her beloved child remains with her in this world. You want the physicist to tell your weeping father that amid energies of the cosmos, you gave as good as you got. And at what point you would hope that the physicist would step down from the pulpit and walk to your broken-hearted spouse there in the pew and tell him that all of the photons that ever bounced off your face, all of the particles whose paths were interrupted by your smile, by the touch of your hair, hundreds of trillions of particles have raced off like children, their ways forever changed by you. And as long as your widow rocks in the arms of a loving family, may the physicist let her know that all of the photons that bounced from you were gathered in the particle detectors that are her eyes, that those photons created within her constellations of electromagnetically charged neurons whose energy will go on forever. And the physicist will remind the congregation of how much of all of our energy is given off as heat. There may be a few fanning themselves with their programs, as he says it, and he will tell them that the warmth that flowed through you in life is still here, still part of all of that we are, even as we who mourn continue the heat of our own lives. And you'll want the physicist to explain to those who loved you that they need not have faith indeed. They should not have faith. Let them know that they can measure, that scientists have measured precisely the conservation of energy and found it accurate, verifiable, and consistent across space and time. You can hope that your family will examine the evidence and satisfy themselves that the science is sound and that they'll be comforted to know that your energy is still around. According to the law of conservation of energy, not a bit of you is gone. You're just less orderly. And that quote is from Aaron Freeman. I hope it resonates with you if you are grieving, and just know that you aren't alone.